Hello everyone, and welcome to the 5th episode of my Dark Souls 2 Faith Build playthrough. My name is Tabriel, and today we're going to continue our journey throughout Drangleic. In the last episode, we killed the old, Dragon Slayer, and we got a bunch of souls, spent them on some stuff, and now we're about to enter a particularly infamous area. Now, it isn't too hard of an area, but, No Mans Wharf has caused a lot of problems for a lot of people. And as you can see, we're already being shot at. So, as we continue throughout this area cautiously, we will go ahead and see how much we've improved a bit. Now, off camera, I did a little purchasing of some life gems and whatnot, and let me go ahead and equip those really quick. And I upgraded my faith just a little bit, as well as spent a bunch of souls upgrading stuff. So, we're not too far ahead of where we last went off, essentially. So we're going to want to go over this way, and as soon as we walk in, you can see that we're already ambushed by a couple enemies. I guess they were sleeping or something, and we technically ambushed them, but either way. They drop a throwing knife. That's nice. And going up here, we will go out this way and fight our first Viking, essentially. These guys are all very Viking-like. And as you can see, they can deal a decent amount of damage. So, do not underestimate them. Just pop one of these really quick. If we had our heal spell, we could probably just heal it away, but, you know. Doesn't matter, I suppose. And in here, we have ourselves a Titanite Shard. It's just one, so, not bad, I suppose, but not the best either. Okay. Now that we got that guy out of the way, he won't attack us when we are, going after him. And you don't want to get hit by those. If you get hit by those, if you get hit by any fire attack afterwards, you will explode into fire and be dealt a lot of damage. So, you're going to want to watch out. There we go. And those two are dealt with. Generally, you're probably going to want to take out the archer. And this is why having ranged attacks here helps so much, because you can kind of pick off some enemies from far away. So, just wait really quick, and they'll slowly start coming after you. One at a time. Don't have to worry too much about it. There we go. Got those two. And the third one hasn't even come after us yet. And we already got some armor from them. That's actually quite useful. Alrighty, let's go ahead and kill this guy really quick. Backstab him. Or smash in this case. Stabbing with a mace wouldn't work very well, I think. Okay. And we got a large soul of the lost undead and life gem, so life gems, of course, always useful. Gonna pop one of those right now. And let's see here. Got ourselves some dark pine resin. That's always useful too. That's kind of the opposite of the gold pine resin that we have. That does, I believe, let me see, dark pine resin. Yes, right here. Dark to right-hand weapon. So dark instead of lightning damage. And if you try and go up this way at all, this guy will come out here. And they look very reminiscent of, at least to me, they look pretty reminiscent of the guys from Bastile. And I'm not sure if anybody has made that connection, but they look almost like a evolution of sorts. But yeah, as you can see, these guys will have boots and stuff on them, so I think it's kind of implied that they used to be human at one point. But these guys do not like the light. They will still go after you into it if you continue to try to berate them while in the light. However, otherwise they'll pretty much just try and avoid you. And that is one of the few times where torches are useful here. Because unfortunately, they aren't useful in too many other areas. Let's see here. And there's plenty of items to grab here too on top of buildings and stuff like that. So, be on the lookout. Pretty sure this doesn't lead anywhere important. Well, it might actually. Yeah. This is one way to get up here. I was thinking about a different area, I think. 3 iron arrows, not bad, I guess. Certainly not the greatest. And he's trying to throw stuff at us, of course. Now, there is also another enemy to our left, so we are going to totally ignore them. And we are going to head this way. First of all, to kill this dog. And back up a bit. Come on, come after me. Nope, I guess not. Okay. Dogs will, like in the last game, be very dodgy. So you gotta watch out for that. And he just didn't even try and dodge me there. It's pretty interesting. And we got someone up top trying to throw arrows at, or shoot arrows at us, I should say. I don't think throwing arrows would work very well. Over here, we have ourselves a Pharos Lockstone mechanism, and we have a Pharos Lockstone, but I don't think I want to use it on that one. That will light up the whole area, essentially, and will make it so those enemies that we fought earlier will not try and kill us, for the most part. And if you get these guys good and early, you won't have to face all 3 at once. Quite useful. Over here, you can see someone said illusionary wall ahead. And I don't believe they're quite right. There is one in this area, though. And I don't quite remember where it is. I think it is behind some stuff, though. And this is the brigand set. So we have bandit axe and all that stuff. So that's useful. Let's see here. Nope, not behind there. Yeah, I'm trying to remember where it is. We'll find it here soon. Oh, that guy tried to ambush us and failed spectacularly. And yes, hurrah for rolling. Rolling is indeed fun. Let's check if there's any more guys out here really quick. Yep, there is a bowman. And he's dead. So, not too hard. There's another guy over here, also a bowman. And this is the shortcut area. We haven't unlocked it yet, though. However, I will be doing that before this episode ends. What we need to get to is that area over there with the torch. Okay. Can't remember if this is a trap or not. It might be. Nope. Okay. Repair powder and titanite shard. Very, very nice. Okie dokie. Heading down here. Let's check one more time really quick. Nope. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't that area. Just more people trying to troll. Which isn't a surprise in this game. Okay. Now let's see here. Can't remember if it's this. Yep, it is this area. Go over here. You get yourself a small, smooth, silky stones and a large soul of a proud knight. So that's quite useful. As you know, these stones can be traded into the crows at the beginning area of the game. So be sure to head back there every once in a while so you can take advantage of that. And get some free items and stuff. And that is what you want to watch out for. And with that guy behind me as well. Whoops. Thankfully, I backed up a bit before they could do any damage. And let's go ahead and heal ourselves really quick. Back up. And I think they're trying to find a way to get at me. Not sure why they decided to go this way. I guess they figured this would be closer. Unsure. The AI in this game can be a little wonky at times. Okay. There we go. Easy peasy. And I think this is the area that leads to nowhere. Yeah, this is the pointless area. Pretty much. People like praise the sun and whatnot. I guess, you know, fire, but... Okay. Pretty pointless area, nothing to it over there. And this is the other guy we had to worry about. Killed him, easy enough. Got ourselves another doggy. Let's go ahead and take this guy out. One good strong attack did it. And you can't get this area up here. It says try bug armor ahead. I believe it's basically saying that you should try and bug out the game and get some armor, but I don't believe that is true at all. Okay. Let's continue. Up this way is where we need to go. However, these guys are up here, and they can cause a lot of bleeding. However, as you notice, we can backstab them, and they are afraid of torches, as you can see. Or light, I should say, in general. So if you can block them and get around them, you can backstab them, and deal a nice amount of damage to them. So let's see if we can, go ahead and do it the same here. Nope. Let's see if we can avoid our bleed meter from being built up, though. Okay, that guy's taken out. And I'm not sure if I want to give up my torch for a shield, or shield for a torch, but it might be useful a little later. So let's go ahead and go around here. Oh, he just switched directions quite quickly. And let's do strong attack. Dead. Okay. Now, I want to get up that way to that man up there. He is actually an NPC who... Oh, we got emit force for free. Nice. However, we already have it, but doesn't matter too much. We can always have a second one. And let's see here. Glad that thing missed us. I believe the only way to get it off is to either rest at a bonfire, wait, or go in some water. Which aren't bad options, I suppose. There are plenty of water here. Okay, here we are. And all you need to do is pull this lever. However, there is also a little known fact, which I think was just discovered sometime after some people messed with the game and stuff, so maybe a couple months ago, that you can actually shoot an arrow and hit that bell without having to come up here and pull the lever. And that'll, as you see here, bring the ship in. So if you're a sharpshooter, or get close enough, you don't even have to worry about coming up all the way up here. You just need to shoot the bell. Pretty interesting, huh? So we're gonna go over here, grab ourselves some life gems, Homer bones, plop down here. And going in this way will lead down. And so we'll plop in down here. Either way, really. This leads to more enemies, though, if I remember correctly. Yep, more of those guys, and I want to avoid fighting them. However, I believe this is an area with a secret. It's either this one or another one. So let's see if we can kill these guys. If he wants to come up here. Might not want to, because of the way the stairs are. So let's just ignore them for now. Don't have to worry about it too much. They'll just probably plop out that door anyways. If you wait long enough, they'll just destroy it. See, there you go. However, they can also destroy the walls as well, which is what I'm waiting for. Which I'm not sure if they'll actually do it in this one. They might not. Well, at any case, these guys aren't too terribly hard as you see. Let's see if our Heavenly Thunder does anything to them. Nope, I don't think it hits it. No, it kind of got hit. Just don't want to stand too close to the door. Did a decent amount of damage, though. So maybe I can smack one or two of them. Oh, yeah, that did some damage. Yep, bleeding here. That'll take out a lot of my health. So we're gonna heal up and hopefully not die. Not sure why I'm even taking these guys on, to be frank, but I don't know. I just like challenges, I guess. Okay. There we go. That's one down. Let's run in here. And let's take out the other one. Okay, there we go. And he has a broadsword. That's not a bad item. And I don't believe it's this area either that has the secret door. However, as you see, these guys, when you're fighting more than one of them, they can be quite the pain. So we pretty much just wasted a bunch of time fighting them, to be frank. No point in really doing so. Okie dokie. Let's see here. I think in there is where we need to go. However... Ooh, I heard a noise. Let's go ahead and heal up. Go in here. And, there we go. You kind of see it recessed into the wall that there's, more planks over here. So, yep, illusionary wall ahead indeed. Got some fire bombs, which are decent, I guess, but not exactly the best item, of course. And we've got a large Titanite shard, something that you don't see very often. So those are very nice. And I can't quite remember, but I believe there is another wall in here somewhere, and I don't quite remember where it is. I think there is anyways. It could be thinking of a completely different place. I tend to get a little boggled in terms of all the secrets in this game. Do definitely not know it as well as the first game. And now we have the shortcut open. So now we can go ahead and explore areas with relative ease. Say relative because you still have to go through quite a lot of enemies if you die, say, somewhere up here. Which is entirely possible. Because there is a lot of enemies over here. Or there are a lot of enemies, I should say. Okay. Go over here. Open this up. And you'll see that there is a guy right here. And he'll just smash down the wall, as you can see. Not exactly the most friendliest of folk, are they? And they aren't easy to fight either without a torch. Generally going around and trying to backstab them works, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and light a torch. You can also catch enemies on fire with this. It does a minor amount of burn damage, which will help, I suppose, for some stuff. So like you can just kind of smack them with the R2 or trigger button, depending on if you're using a PS3 or Xbox controller. Oh, after he does that, that basically means that he's just really pissed off and he won't be afraid of the torch anymore. So you have to be careful when fighting him with this. Generally, you can just go ahead and rush him if you're careful. And there are still plenty of them to fight. Lots of them in this one room for whatever reason. Oh, yep, he's pissed off. Okay, come on. Come on after me. Get down here. If he even can get down here. You might not be able to. Okay. Okay, that one's done. And let's go for the next. I'm not sure if we scared that one off with it yet. Kind of. And that one's dead. Nice. Good, good. Okay. And we don't need the torch anymore. Now let's go ahead and talk to this dude.
Who are you? I, Gavlan. Gavlan will, Gavlan deal. Gavlan wants soul. Many, many soul. What you want. With Gavlan, you will, you deal.
Well, with some garbled English, you can kind of figure out that this guy is a merchant. And he is the only merchant in the game, I believe, that you can sell items to. So if you have anything useless, like, let's say, a broken thief sword that you don't want, or just any weapon that you don't really want. I already have Cleric's Sacred Chime, so I might as well sell this one. And I'm not using any sorcerer's stuff, so I might as well sell that to him. Basically stuff like that. Anything you don't find useful, or whatever that you're not going to use, go ahead and sell it to him. It's a decent way to make a couple extra souls, not exactly the best way, of course. And certain items he will like quite a lot, but most not so much. Most of the items that cost a lot, or will give you a lot of souls, are generally more valuable to you in other ways. So let's see what items he has for sale. He's got a Ring of Giants, which increases poise. That's very nice. And he sells poison arrows. I think he's the only one in the game who does this. And these are very, very useful against many, many, many sorts of enemies, including dragons. He also sells plenty of poison moss, which will reduce poison buildup. It's basically just like the purple moss clumps back in the first game. He also sells poison knives and applies poison to your weapon. So, seeing how he's one of the few people who sells these, I'm going to buy a decent amount from him. And we could always buy this, because he is going to move here soon. So, let's go ahead and buy that.
Many deal, many thanks.
And if you buy a certain amount of souls worth of items, he will actually give you some items himself. So let's talk to him.
Gavlan will, Gavlan deal. Gavlan wants what? With Gavlan.
And he basically just repeats his dialogue. I think you need 20,000 or so worth of souls in order to actually let's see, we're just gonna block this. And we got hurt for a little bit, but yeah, that's a trap. It's always a trap. And sometimes he takes a little bit of damage. And what's in this one? Great sword. Nice. Go over here, and it requires 28 strength in order to wield. However, I think we can wield it with two hands. As you can see, very nice weapon. And I think we might use this temporarily. It does... Let's see here. Yeah, it does do more damage than our other weapon. So we might use it. However, we can't use it one-handed, and that is the problem. So let's go ahead and just, let's see here. I don't think we need much else from him. So I think we'll just continue. Now that we've got all that sorted. Okie dokie. Just about done with this area, to be honest. We just got a little bit left to go. I just wanted to show you that stuff because it is quite useful to know. Grabbing some of that poison moss is quite vital for later on, as once you are done in this area, Gavlan will move to a different area. Let's plop down into, let's say, down this way. This place is a little bit like a maze sometimes. It's a little annoying. Let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna have to go up and then down and then up and then down. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure over here there's... I swear there was a wall you could go into. I'm not sure where, though. Must be imagining things. I swear I'm not. That's interesting. Huh. Well, at any rate. Let's see here. Pretty sure... might be up here. Just trying to find my way around, of course. I'm just kind of talking to myself a bit. Okay. Oh, we already took out an enemy over here. Did we take out all the enemies in this area? Yes, and that was the secret area. Okay. So now we can, let's take out this guy. Yeah, that was a nasty amount of damage. Well, he's dead. Very, very dead. Yeah, this is the area with the secret stuff, if I remember right. Yeah, because if you listen very closely, you can hear a Titanite, bug. Yeah, just gotta do that. And hopefully we can kill it before it disappears. Yep, there we go. There we go. Large Titanite shard and a regular Titanite shard. Two of them. Okay, Soul of a Nameless Soldier. Large Soul of a Nameless Soldier life gem. And Fading Soul. Fading Souls are kind of useless. Lore-wise, though, they're quite interesting. And we got the Royal Soldier's Ring. So, going into here, you can see that the Royal Soldier's Ring increases your maximum load. That is quite nice for basically just heavy builds in general. And while I love this covetous Silver Serpent Ring, we don't need souls too often. So I'm going to wear this Royal Soldier's Ring. And we got some nice other stuff, of course. And let's go ahead and open up this. Estus Flask Shard. Nice. So now we can do one more Estus Flask. Or have one more, I should say. 7 throwing knives and a flame butterfly. Flame butterflies allow you to turn on your torch without having to go to a fire source. So that's nice, I guess. Most areas don't really require that you need a torch. Like 90% of them. Arguably one area later in the game, but that's, as I said, a bit arguable. And large weapons like this are fantastic for taking out enemies like these. Because it'll knock them straight on their ass. Whoops, and we're gonna take a lot of damage here. Let's not do that. Okay. Jumping attack. Nope, he ran back. Sneaky bastard. Come on, come at me. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. Good, good. And is there anything else? No. Okay. I think we got all the secrets in this area. So now we just gotta deal with the rest. As you can see, there's a couple guys hiding here. And human effigy and 2 life gems, so free life gems all around. And if you look very closely, you can see 2 guys just hanging off the edge over there. So, looks like they're picking up some tactics from the first Dark Souls. If you have a weapon like this, you might be able to just smack them right off, or get their attention. And they'll just die instantly down in there. Because apparently nobody in this game knows how to swim. Which is weird. Over here's an NPC that you can talk to. He will give you faith spells, essentially. Let's see if he has anything interesting to say to us. Or not faith spells, he will do the sorcerer stuff.
I see light, but it remains dim. I am Carillion, and I've no interest in the magic impaired.
So that's pretty much all he'll say to you until you can get your intelligence level past a certain parameter. Then he'll begin to talk to you. You can buy some sorcerer spells from him, and it's quite nice. He, like all the other NPCs, will start to move to Majula. This guy will talk right here. Says, ambush ahead. I failed. Basically, he's alluding to the fact that there is an ambush that will happen if you walk past a certain point. Generally, if you don't kill those 2 over there, the other, they'll get up and just follow you over here and kill you. So, gotta watch out for that. And over here, there is a bunch of enemies that you will have to fight at once, unfortunately. So, first of all, we're gonna rush this one and kill him before he can do anything. Whoops. Fortunately, it's really easy to miss with these large weapons because of the way that Dark Souls 2 has set up how attacks work. So, generally, leading them down one by one into an area like this is not a bad idea. So if you need space, go ahead and use it. Of course, they will pat back to their original position, so take advantage of this by killing 1 or 2 of them if possible. Whoops, I once again did that problem by pointing in the wrong direction. There we go. So we killed one, not a problem. Let's go ahead and try and kill this one, you know, for once. There we go. Okay, now we just got another one to take out. Or another 2, I should say. Okay, let's try and not worry about the bowman. And knock this guy on his ass. Whoops, I did not want to do that. I wanted to do a jumping attack, but game didn't register the forward, apparently. Okay. And we're just a slight bit encumbered, so we can't roll as well, unfortunately. But that's when you have a large amount of encumbrance. And this next boss is probably going to require us to move a bunch, so we're probably going to switch out for our trusty mace. And it's on its last legs too. So we might want to put... Let's get rid of this monastery charm really quick. Might want to put a repair powder in there just in case. So let's go ahead and heal up the rest of the way. And near the shortcut area where we open that gate. If you're human, you can summon Lucatiel to help you in this boss fight. However, I'm not human, and I could easily become human, but I want to do this alone. So, let's go in. And this is a very interesting boss design. Two undead fused together, essentially. Very large. And basically, you're going to want to abuse this peeler in the middle of the room as much as you can. And back up, have them attack. When you have a opening, open up, and he'll basically just switch sides depending on which one you're closest to. So it's quite interesting to see how his attacks work. Whoops, I thought I was far enough away. Okay, heal up. And you do not want to be hit by that, of course. That looks bad. Of course, you're going to want to not try and get hit by any of them, but it certainly happens. And you can kill one or, well, of course, both of them. But once you get to a certain point, one of them will die and will stop attacking you. So... Oh, whoops. He got me there. Okay, we're gonna abuse this peeler here. Reminds me of abusing the brazier in Demon Souls with the, what is it, the man-eaters? Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and smack him again. And I think he's got one more. Nope. Okay. Just do 1 or 2 hits. You don't want to, whoops. You don't want to be too brazen here. Okay, good. We dodged that. And they're still up, apparently. I think he's got one more attack. Yep. I fell for it again, unfortunately. I, tried to roll, but it didn't work. Gotta heal up a bit. Not too hard of a boss battle, but definitely an interesting one. Oh, Maze 3 at risk. Okay, yeah, we're gonna probably want to use our either the dust or the, let's see here. The other weapon we just got, the greatsword. Huh, he seems to be a bit confused here. Come on. You're generally going to want to wait for him to attack first. You do not want to initiate attacks very often, if possible. And dead. Not bad, not bad. So, not a terrible boss fight. In fact, I think he's one of the more well-designed boss fights, even though you can abuse this peeler here. That was, I think, the whole point of the peeler being there, so that you wouldn't have too much of a problem fighting him. And I think he was decently well-designed, had some interesting attacks. Now, whatever you do, do not touch that until you open this chest. Otherwise, you will not be able to get pyromancy for a long time, if ever. I don't think there is any other pyromancy flame. I think you might be able to buy a flame later, but yeah, just be wary if you plan on using pyromancy. After you open the chest, feel free to examine that, and we'll have this ship start moving to its next destination. Okay, and this is where we end up. Yep, hurrah for life indeed. So, this is where we end up down here. In a, cove-like area. And now, after searching about a bit, you can see that there is a elevator of sorts. Walking on it, and we will begin our ascent. As you can see, there is an item there that you can grab. I can't quite remember how you grab it, though, unfortunately. Maybe with the cat ring falling down? That might be it. I think it actually might be in one of these cells down over here. So as you can see, there's a couple decent items. I don't think any of these cells have any secret doors. At least I don't think so anyways. I could be completely wrong, of course. Yep. And nothing. Okay. So we got a nice item. And over here, we are now in the Lost Bastile. So see, there's a couple enemies over here. They can't really attack you, though. At least I think that guy's dead, but there are some enemies throughout this area. And let's go ahead and grab this. Common fruit. I believe that increases your poison resistance for a bit. Interesting that fruit would do that, but you know, I'm not about to hearken in complaining about game mechanics too much. But yeah, here we're now at a bonfire, and now we don't have to worry about going all that way in case if we die. So I think we're gonna end the episode here. We got through that cove area quite nicely. Had a couple close calls, of course, but that's just how it is in Dark Souls, and especially with the build that I'm doing. I got this really, really weak shield going, and I'll upgrade it soon, I promise. But we might not even need it if we're gonna go heavy weapons, of course. So thank you guys for joining me on my Dark Souls 2 Faith build playthrough. Hope to see you guys in the next episode, where we will be continuing through the Lost Bastile, meet Lucatiel again, and perhaps defeat one or two more bosses. So, goodbye everybody, and see you all in the next one. Take care.